You know, and the late, and you're going. Yeah, well, it's funny because Joe Wynne, our manager, he was from Ashburn, he was originally from Drogheda, and he had a lot of affiliations around Slane, and it was during the course of a conversation, I think he must have met somebody from, maybe Lord Mount Charles himself, I really don't know, but there was an inquiry made as to would we do a play at a festival. They were thinking of putting on a festival there. Now this is prior to Lizzie, actually, because that was their first official one, but there was a tester before that, and we did the one on the back of a trailer in Slane the year before.
Yeah.
So, and I think from what I gather, the Lord Mount Charles and the people who organised it are aware of that was actually the very, very, very first Slane. You know, he had this idea, and of course it was 1980, 81. Around that period of time, and of course then it went on to be the huge event it is today. It's Ireland's Glastonbury, isn't it? It's Slane is the one to get, you know, and we were unaware of it till somebody pointed out that you actually did prior the festival prior to that, and it was all very tiny. I think there was a few hundred at it at the time, you know. Of waifs and strays like ourselves that were into what we were doing, but that was the very first, and then I think the following year then Lizzie they managed to get some really big powerful acts like U2 and Lizzie there, you know, and then actually we were up for doing it again, and we got some with the Chieftains. I think it was the year the Rolling Stones first did it, and we were on the bill, and then Paddy Maloney announced, I think, that he wanted to do it, and he had been quite friendly with Mick Jagger, that he just played on one of his albums, so we got removed from the bill. So it didn't matter anyway, you know. So in the spirit of things and the way that we operated anyway, I think we told everybody we were playing somewhere down the road in Kells, so we got the whole crowd afterwards coming back from the gig. We started at 11 o'clock at night, right, on the back of a trailer, and I think 3,000 people turned up for the gig. It was brilliant. Yeah, in a field. So between Virginia and Kells, somewhere around there. Somebody might be fit to enlighten me on that one, but that happened there. Never to fail on a gig. We put the gig on ourselves. We organised it. I was just, should we get the crowd coming from Slane there anyway? And we did. You know, those who were curious enough to know what was going on at 12 o'clock out in the field with lights and all going on. So, you know, but that was the beginning. We were there for the sort of reformation of the Slane event happening, and, you know, which became renowned then, you know, so it still is to this day the top festival to play in Ireland, you know. So it was quite strange, you know, to realise that it had grown from the back of a trailer right up to where it is today, you know. And of course I think Lizzie and I think you two were on the bill that day. We were actually there that day as well.
Right.
Yeah. We were actually there that day as well, because we were invited down.
Right.
Yeah, as Joe went down, he brought us down that day, so we seen Lizzie and U2 play, and whoever else was on the bill. Like Rose Tattoo were on the bill that day. I remember them. I think they were. I think Sweet Savage from Belfast were on the bill that day as well. Vivian and his band, and so, you know, it was quite a strong Irish membership of bands. I think maybe Rose Tattoo were the only band that were from outside of Ireland. There was a lot of Irish bands played that day, so it was a great testament to the bands in Ireland and how far they'd come on in terms of, you know, getting on the rock and roll map, so to speak. You know, so from that point of view, Slane would have been a big provider of a vehicle for those bands to be seen, and once they'd heard about it, then the record companies automatically get interested then and go, well, maybe we should check out some more talent in Ireland, you know, and as we well know, it was up and running then.